Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Why upload the MVid again? What you talking about? Uh, did I upload it twice? I ain't uploaded twice. Yeah, you tweaking. Wagwan. What up, King? What up? I'm trying to there we go. Now this shit's working. Bet, bet, bet. Let's see. Do that one. St. Louis in the building. Arthritis for cracking your knuckles. Actually, they're not. Oh, there they go. When's the Super Bowl? Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Super Bowl, baby. America's favorite pastime. Nah, seriously though. Hey, also, because I saw somebody had commented, or made a comment about, I had mentioned that the performers tomorrow at the Super Bowl aren't going to get paid. And somebody said it's not all about the money, basically. Fuck that. So you mean to tell me all these billionaires that own these NFL teams, they can make their coins? Because to get just the ad during the Super Bowl, it's like millions of dollars just to get an ad. You know what I'm saying? So like if you wanted an ad to run during the Super Bowl or a commercial, you paying millions of dollars, right? Just to get a ticket to sit at the Super Bowl. I think like the nosebleeds were like $5,000. Nosebleeds. So you mean to tell me all these billionaire owners can make money, but the performers can't? Nah, fuck that. I want my coins. Fuck that. Listen, you can say it's not all about the money, but I want my money. I want my coins. You know what I'm saying? Everything revolves around money. Everything. Whatever you watching me on, you had to pay for it. Without the money, you couldn't watch nothing. You know what I'm saying? How much for a live reaction? Nothing. I don't do them. Appreciate you though. But I totally lost my train of thought. Yeah, but like I think we need to change our mindset on it's not all about the money, because I think people confuse that with just like not getting paid at all. Like, nah, fuck that. Like I said, everything revolves around money. Everything. You could, in the world that we live in today, you could not go on to exist without money. Even homeless people got to make something. You know what I'm saying? You be seeing them on the corner say, you know what I'm saying? I throw them a couple dollars when I got it, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of change, whatever. Even they got to make some type of money. And they homeless. Why? One, they got to eat. I don't care, you know, what's going on in your life. You got to eat. That costs money. Eating ain't free. I guess if you're growing your food, it can be technically, but hell yeah, we made it to the stream before work. What up, fam? I'd want to be hella paid for performing at the Super Bowl. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. I want to get hella paid. These owners padding their pockets. Let me get a slice of the pie. Nah, man. Oh, man, it's the promotion. You know, you going to be on the big slate. Nah, man, fuck that. I'm already a big star. I'm already M. I'm already Snoop. I'm already Dre. Mary J. Kendrick. Like, I'm already a big name. So it's not, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm, you know, some Joe Schmo who just started making music and nobody knows who I am and I'm performing at the Super Bowl. Like, I'm already a star. You know? Give me my coins. Or the Super Bowl is canceled. Or this halftime show is canceled. Fuck all that. Absolutely. It's a whole lot of work. If y'all haven't watched the interview reaction that I dropped yesterday with M, definitely go and check that out. Let me spell my gum out too. Definitely go and check that out too. Because he talks about that like, yo, we've been rehearsing. Because everything is timed. You know, even, I forgot what I was watching, but if you've ever watched the beginning of like an NFL game and, you know, they do the national anthem and the jets fly over the top, you know, and the pyrotechnics go off, that's timed. That's on a timer. Those jets come from miles and miles away. So they have to be like, your performance has to be on time. Like, your cadence has to be at a certain cadence. So right when you say the certain word, the jets are flying over the top. Right at that moment, the jets can't, like, stop midair and be like, hold on, wait, they're behind. You know, like, that takes rehearsal. So, like, pay me my money. Pay me my duckies. Fuck you mean? No. It's not all about the money. For sure. But at a certain point, like, You gotta get your duckies. You gotta get your money. You know what I'm saying? The way that I see it, honestly, loving money or wanting more money isn't a bad thing. And I feel like a lot of people in society try to make it sound or feel like a bad thing, you know? And that's where we always get it's not all about the money. And I've been guilty of it myself. I think where we get things confused at, and including myself, is how people go about getting that money. You know, like loving money in and of itself. Why is that a bad thing? It's not a bad thing. Just loving money itself. Loving money just itself. That's it. It's not a bad thing. What's wrong with that? It's not hurting anybody. You know what I mean? It's how you go about getting that money because you love it so much. That's the problem. How did you get that money? Did you scam some people because you love money so much? Like you just said, fuck them? Like, did you tear some people down to get that money because you know what I mean? How did you get that money? It's the same thing with like clout. Clout in and of itself isn't a bad thing. Like, everybody on social media wants some clout. Like, of course. Like, I want clout. Like, you know what I'm saying? I tell y'all to share the videos all the time. Give your boy some clout. How do you go about getting that clout? Are you doing foolish things? Are you out here, you know, fucking pouring buckets of water on people to try to make funny video? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you get that clout? I don't think it's the thing itself. It's how people go about getting that thing. But that's just me. I don't know. That's just me. Amen. Preach. Y'all agree or disagree? Everything got its rewards. We gotta eat. Absolutely. Shit, I want like I want my millions of dollars. I ain't gonna do no shiesty shit for it. Like, listen, I've seen people scam the hell out of their fans. Scam the fuck out of their fans. Bro, this NFT stuff that you see a lot of these celebrities and stars doing and big social media personalities, bro, they scamming the hell out of y'all. They scamming the hell out of y'all. Wow, first time tuning in. I agree. Okay, appreciate you, Darlene. But they scamming the hell out of y'all. See, what they do is they pump it up. Oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna be promoting it, blah blah blah. They have y'all buy it. They already own, you know, a good portion of the NFTs themselves. So when the interest builds up and they see, and everybody sees that, you know, people are spending X number of dollars, they sell all of theirs and say, you know what, sayonara, I done made $1 million. And I'm like, yo, like, y'all don't see what they doing? I ain't gonna say no names. But like, that's not something that I would ever even feel comfortable doing. You know what I mean? Like, first off, I gotta sit here and talk to y'all. You know what I mean? Like, what do I look like scamming y'all and then like hopping on live and talking to y'all? Like, that don't even, that's already a disconnect. Like, I will be a bold MFer to do some stuff like that. And two, like, how do you live with yourself knowing like, yo, I guess because you just made some, but like, it's just like, you know, like, it just don't sit right. It's just, I don't know. It's just weird. Just weird. You know, the people that showed you the most love, like, you just scammed. Like, just, I don't know. That's just weird to me. Don't buy them NFTs from your favorite celebrities and you know, social media personalities. Unless you're willing to take a huge risk. I mean, I'm not a financial advisor. You should probably talk with a professional financial advisor, but that's just my opinion on what I've seen with my own two eyes, you know? Don't take that as financial advice. Anyway, what are we talking about right now? Just got here. We were talking about NFTs and loving money not being a bad thing. And why. Swinging on YouTube is so hard to sift through all the BS. Absolutely. There's some legit NFT, you know, startups going on. There's some legit ones. Obviously, we have the what's that yacht club thing, like the monkey NFT, like if you own it, like you get special privileges to certain things. I think there's like 2 others that are like that as well. There's some legit ones. But like a dab will do just said it's a lot to sift through. It's a whole lot to sift through. I mean, honestly, and like I said, this isn't financial advice. This isn't, you know, I'm no financial professional, you know what I mean, advice. This you know, y'all know, you know, you gotta put the disclaimers on all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm putting my money in stocks over NFTs. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. That's just me. I know how stocks work. Very, very, very simple. You know what I mean? They're tried and true. So that's what I'm gonna do. Or that's what I do, I should say. Good morning. What up, Kev? Kev back in the building. What's up, baby? What up, AK? What's up, Lisa? Wish you a good day, brother. Appreciate you, Moses. You too. NFTs over stock trading? Yeah, but the problem is what NFTs? That's the problem. In Bambo, because I listen, like I said, I've seen a lot of people get scammed. I've seen a lot of people get scammed with NFTs. Whole lot of people. What's up, Katrina? How much do I bench? I don't know. I don't max out. I don't max out on bench press at all. I literally couldn't tell you the last time I maxed out on bench press. Like absolute one rep, everything that I had. I couldn't tell you the last time I did that. I'm gonna just screenshot your NFT now. That's not how it works, but first time being here. Hey, appreciate you. Estimate what I think I can bench. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. You know, maybe 400, 4 something. I don't know. Also, I only incline bench. I don't flat bench. So that's incline numbers. I could probably, if I absolutely had to guess, incline 405. Your arms are wham. Appreciate you. There isn't a use for NFTs just yet, although if it does ever become extremely useful, right now would be time to buy. Yeah, right now would be a time to buy, but it's the problem is, what do you buy? You know, what? They aren't really regulated. Anybody can pump and dump them. You know what I mean? So like, granted, everything that you can basically make a good amount of money from is risky. I feel like NFTs are inherently a lot more risky than a lot of other things you could do with your money to make more money. Personally. And I'm not willing to put my money in somebody. Basically, you're putting your money in somebody else's hands. You know, that's basically what you're doing, because the person that created it is in charge of that NFT, and they can decide, you know, how or what's gonna happen with it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm not comfortable with that. The second something drops in value, you panic, and that's where your research comes into play. Like with stocks, for example, you want to do an immense amount of research on the stocks that you purchase, so when it drops, you can have those balls of steel and still hold on to it. Because I listen, I definitely get it, because you know, when I first got into stocks and I would see the number tank, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta sell, and so like I'm losing every time that I buy a stock, because I buy it and then it goes down, and when it goes down I sell it. But like, I bought it for, I don't know, I'm just gonna make up a number. I bought it for $5, it dipped to $4.50. I'm losing 50 cents on every single stock that I bought, and I'm like, yo, I can't keep doing this. So like, you got to do immense amount of research, man, and know what you're doing. So when it does drop, you're confident enough not only to hold it, but to buy more. So your average stock price comes down. Am I excited for the Super Bowl? Absolutely, baby. Normally I'm like sitting here recording, or you know, reading through comment sections or DMs or something during football games. I literally, this past NFL season, I don't think I sat down and fully watched one game, like from beginning to end. Like there was like spurts where I would like sit down and watch like a part of a game or something, but like this past NFL season, I didn't sit down and watch not one entire game. But tomorrow, your boy's watching the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing. I might even put a bet in on it. I need to check who did y'all vote for? Because I put out a poll on the channel. I don't know if all y'all saw it or not, but I put a poll on the channel on who y'all thought was gonna win the Super Bowl, and y'all voted Rams over the Bengals, 53% to 47%. So it was pretty close. It was pretty close. Rams got 53% of the vote. Bengals only got 47. So it was damn close. I think the Rams. I think the Rams. That was my vote to begin with. Streaming docs live. Nah, hey, look, listen. Spend time with your Valentines, fam. Bambo. I don't even know how to say your name. I don't want to butcher it, but yeah, spend time with your girl, man. Go clap some cheeks. Not from the U.S. Not sure you're gonna watch, but I'm definitely gonna look into that. I'm pretty sure the NFL will be like streaming on something, or the Super Bowl will be streaming on something. I mean, it's so big here in the U.S. It's crazy. Clapping cheeks is crazy. Nah, fam said he was gonna watch my videos over spending time with his Valentine's on Valentine's Day. I'm like, nah, yo, don't watch my videos on Valentine's Day. Go clap some cheeks. Like, what you doing? Don't get me wrong. Like, I want the money that comes with, you watching my videos, which I appreciate. Every single one of y'all that watch your boy videos, watch the ads and stuff, you know what I mean? Greatly helps your boy out. But on Valentine's Day, man, y'all better go clap some cheeks, man. What y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? The D in the building. So hey, listen, AP, I know you cheering for the Rams. Future's Valentine's song was wild. Yeah, man, that was crazy. When I clap my girl cheeks, she screams and the whole house is shaking. Man, what? Clapping cheeks with Doc Rich in the background is P. Ooh, pushing P. Oh, man. Doc Rich, the only channel I turn off my ad block for. Hey! Now that's love, family. That's love. Appreciate you, Joe Biden. Bro, your name is wild. But I appreciate you, family. Oh, man. Hey, listen, if you got on ad block, turn that motherfucker off when you watch my channel, okay? I know ads can be annoying sometimes. I get it. But that's how your boy get paid, you know what I'm saying? That's how your boy make them coins, you know what I mean? I ain't asking for much. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just show love, you know what I mean? Just show love. One time the bed broke. Bro, you not clapping cheeks, son. You like jackhammering something, son. Like, be easy. Y'all gonna end up in the ER. Broken pelvis. Like, my guy out here going ham. Drop a pineapple over his head. Finland in the building. What's up? You bet I'm gonna perform Lose Yourself? Nah, hey yo Kev, if you watch that M reaction I dropped last night, I think it's gonna be a new song. I think it's gonna be a totally new song that they all gonna perform together. I ain't gonna say why I think that. Just go watch the vid. You'll find out why. You snapped your peen in half last week. Bro, what the fuck? Goodness gracious. Yeah, y'all trolling now. You watched? Appreciate you. What is my chance to fact my crush next Monday? Well, depends on your game, man. You know, I can't clap the cheeks for you. You know what I mean? Now, if it's me, you know, it's 100 out of 100. You know, 10 out of 10. We about to get it in. You know, I'm just, you know, I'm clapping some cheeks, but you know, for you, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Saw a video about 50 being in the Super Bowl. I doubt it. I think we would have heard about it by now. But maybe. 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 Am I checking out videos in the stream? Yeah, I'll probably check out at least one video. I'm just chatting it up with y'all. Just talking with y'all a little bit, you know what I mean? Just kicking back, chilling. I once clapped the cheeks and then came out triplets. For fuck's sake. Bro, listen. I feel bad for anybody that has like triplets. Bro, that is crazy. That is wild, son. Like, just having one is enough. You know what I mean? Like, 3 at the same time? Bro, how do you even manage that? Like, 3 newborns, bro. Like, you got one bottle over here, another bottle over here, and of course newborns can't hold their own bottle, so you got them like this trying to, bro, like, I can only imagine. Bro, that'll be wild. Oh yeah, nah. Bro, listen. You gotta hire a nanny or something. Like, it's just not possible. Or you just gonna have to listen to one or two of them cry while you feed the other one and put that one to sleep. And bro, yeah, I hope I never have any triplets. I don't even know about twins. You know what I mean? Like, that's even like, yo, one at a time. Oh wait, IO baby, hitting Twitch tonight. Maybe. Depends. It depends. I got some stuff I need to do, so I'm not gonna be at the crib for a while. So, yeah, maybe. Family goes from 2 to 5 immediately. Man, will you be dropping a video reacting to the Super Bowl performance? I don't think that I can. I think that's gonna get copyright blocked. But if I can, hell yeah, fuck it. Bro, Kev, you wildin'. You wildin', Kev. You wildin'. Dave Chappelle back at it again. Yes, sir, baby. Biased chat reads. Huh? How, Sway? You can. A lot of people dropped the Weeknd's performance last year. Okay. Bet. I might do that then. Kev on that Pornhub suggestions list. Yo. Yo. I'm gonna start me an OnlyFans. Y'all gonna tune in to my OnlyFans? What's up? Y'all tuning in? What's my biggest fear? And they end up in a Blueface music video. Oh, man. You gonna be the first one to buy? Oh, man. One of my biggest fears is heights. Me and heights, listen, we had a beef a long time ago. We ain't got along since. I had to beat Heights' ass, and yeah, we just had beef ever since, man. He just didn't take his ass whooping like a man, you know. It is what it is. So yeah, we just don't get along. Mine is the ocean. I don't have any bro. Yeah, bro. My biggest fear is heights too. Glad I'm 5'7". Damn, shorty. You fear spiders? Nah, I don't fear no spiders. Take a little shoe. Splat. Splat. Y'all pray for me. I only get sons. Now if you got a daughter, you would love it. You would love it. You would love it. Yeah, the ocean is damn scary, especially for somebody like me. I can't swim at all. Like, I legit sink like a big ass anchor. Like, I don't float at all. I've listened, and I've told y'all this before. I've had people try to help me float, like literally try to hold me up in the water. I completely relaxed, calm my mind, all that. Bro, as soon as they let go, right into the water. Tried it on my back, tried it on my stomach. I don't float. Why? I don't know. I don't know. People like, bro, there's no way. Everybody floats. I don't. I'll make a video of it too. I don't float. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. So yeah, me in the ocean, nah. Not happening. Not happening. We were meant to be on land, no reason to swim. My triplets are 3 girls. I'm gonna take my ass for a fast stack and never bring my ass back once. I think I have to find it. Oh man. Trying to do this YouTube thing properly. Hey, you know, never mind. Too much muscle to swim. Maybe I don't know, but like I legitimately don't float. It's weird. It's so weird. Am I a wrestling fan? I used to be. And I think we had a conversation last weekend about this. I used to be a wrestling fan. Not anymore. Not anymore. I used to be a big wrestling fan. Like, into it. Like, I used to be geeked. What is my workout plan? Like, what do you mean by workout plan? Like my workout split? Like what you know, how I split up my workouts? Is that what you asking? Or like the specific workouts that I do? Like each individual movement, because that is that'll take a long time to go through that. But I can tell you my workout split. If that's what you want to know, it's simple. Push, pull, legs. Or no, excuse me. Push, legs, pull. I always say that wrong. Push, pull, legs. I do push, legs, pull. Most people do push, pull, legs. But I don't like to do legs on the last day. Because obviously legs are a hard group to work. But I also don't like to start my week off with legs. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you might part a little too hard. You know what I mean? You want to start it off with something easy. Push is usually easy. Chest, triceps, you know, that sort of thing. What every guy likes to work, honestly. Chest and tries. You know, what guy don't like to, you know, work a little bit of chest. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do push. Then I hit legs the next day, and then the day after that, I do pull. So push is basically chest, triceps, you know, push movements. Legs is just legs, you know. And then pull is back and biceps, basically. Back and biceps. Fitness channel coming soon. I've been asked about you know, a workout channel and that sort of thing, and I've even dropped like a video before, like a workout video that I made a while back. Y'all seem to enjoy it. But I don't have anybody to like go with me and just record all the time. Like, that's hard to find. You know what I mean? Somebody to just go with me to the gym and just record me while I'm lifting. I'll edit the video, but recording all of that while I'm lifting myself and getting like some good angles, like I literally would have to have somebody there with me to record it. Like, I can only do so much, like setting up a camera somewhere, you know what I mean? And I don't want to like put it like up on a tripod in the middle of the gym. Like, that's just weird, you know? Like, it gets to a certain point where it's like super awkward to be doing that in public, you know what I mean? I see enough people like, bro, it's so weird when like the smallest people in the gym be like in the mirror. I'm like, yo, what are you doing, son? Go lift. Like, that's why you're tiny. That's why you're tiny. That's why you're so small. Like, you too focused on being in the mirror, trying to take some pics for the gram. Ooh. Like, bro, go lift. That's what you're here for. Like, what are you doing? Listen, I be wanting to say something so bad. I see that so much. Just people just in the mirror just flexing and taking. Like, it's cool to like do it like once or twice. But like, literally, I've watched people just sit there in the mirror. Like, after every set. After every set that they do. What are you doing? Like, I'm not trying to be arrogant or nothing like that, but look at me and look at you. I am twice your size. Twice your size. There's a reason for that. Because I'm in here to work. I might take the occasional low-key pic, you know what I'm saying? I might go off in the corner somewhere, little stop pose real quick, boom, you know, and I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, bro, like, people just don't even be caring. Like, they just be right next to me, just full pose. Like come on, bro. Like, you like $150, my guy. I'm 235. Go sit down somewhere. You were my size when I was like 10. Go sit down somewhere. It's just, shit is wild. No, I'm dead ass serious. I'm not trolling at all. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. People literally do that in the gym, bro. It's wild. It's wild. I even had a conversation with a few other people in the gym, and I'm like, bro, do y'all see this? It was like, yeah. I be wanting to laugh at them so bad. And I'm like, okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one that's like, yo, what are y'all doing? Because it's I don't know, man. It's several people that do it. It's weird. It's weird as hell. It's weird as hell. And it's never like the biggest people in the gym. Like, there's some people that, you know, are like twice as big as me. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not like the biggest person or nothing like that. There's some big motherfuckers. But it's always like the smallest dudes. And I'm like, yo, what are y'all doing? Like, like, there's a reason why there's some massive monsters in here and you's like still tiny. Like, you too focused on trying to show out for the gram. Like, come on, man. Come on. We in here to work. You wasted all that gas driving up here. Probably that pre-workout too. Just to sit in here and take pics? Man. You got your priorities messed up. My workout is clapping cheeks. Hey, that's some good cardio. That is some good cardio. You know? Getting that good sweat in. What up, KC? You got to 400s bench on a similar workout plan. Push, pull. Definitely a nice balance. Absolutely. I like it because you work the same muscle groups twice a week. Before, I was on what do you call it? I think it's called like a bro split. Like, I would do like arms, shoulders, back, legs. You know what I mean? Like, I like broke the whole body down. You know what I mean? Into like individual body parts. So like, I would only work each body part once a week. Granted, it would like I would get crazy work in because, you know, on chest day, you know, I'm doing a crazy amount of chest because that's all I'm doing. Back day, same thing, shoulders, legs, whatever. But working it twice a week, I feel like it's been working a lot better for me. 30 seconds cardio, not doing much, bro. I don't know who going for 30, bro. If you going for 30 seconds clapping some cheeks, man, I feel bad for you, son. Listen, I got 99 problems, but going 30 seconds ain't one. When did I start working out? In the 4th grade. The 4th grade, I started working out. Why? Because I got bullied. I was always this little skinny kid. I was tall and skinny. And so like this little, I don't know, like the best way I can describe him is like a little pit bull type of dude. He used to like push me around, and like I just got tired of it one day. I told my dad, like, hey, I'm trying to go work out with you. Like, you know, can I go? So I went. Got stronger, built up my confidence. Long story short, before the end of 4th grade, me and that bully got into a little scuffle in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Your boy came out on top, you know. Then I was the big dog in the school, and it was history, you know. After that, I continued to work out, and continued to get stronger because I saw what happened in that situation. Like, yo, I just worked out for a little bit, and I became strong, and my confidence went through the roof, and I beat up my bully. Yes, please. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's how it started. 4th grade. My mom, or I think it was sixth grade, because it was middle school. 6th grade, my mom bought me like the you know those machines that are like, you could do like lat pull down, like leg extensions. You could do like the curls on them, like the Bowflex type machines. My mom bought me one of those in like the 6th grade. And listen, man, I was like a kid in the candy store. I love that dang thing. Love that dang thing. I literally had calluses on my hands in middle school because I was lifting so much. Like, no BS. No BS. Doc got that get back. Hey, I had to. I was tired of getting pushed around. I'm like, yo. And I'm not strong enough to do nothing about it at the time. Or at least I thought I wasn't. Maybe I was. And, you know, because like lifting just for a short amount of pop, you know what I mean? Maybe the lifting did it, but I don't know. But either way, yeah, man, I was tired of getting pushed around, you know? So had to do something about it. So I did. Started working out with Pops every day. I remember that day too. The day that I fought him, because we were in class. We had a class together, and he was talking some trash. And so I was like, you know, well, meet me in the bathroom then. In an elementary school, you had to have like bathroom passes to go to the bathroom. Like the teacher would give you like a little pass to walk through the hallway to go to the bathroom. So I asked the teacher for one. I was like, I'm gonna wait for you in the bathroom, get you a pass. Got my pass, went to the bathroom, stood there, waited for a little while. Finally, he came walking in. Crazy thing is, one of my best friends came walking in too. So he was there to see the whole thing. we got chest to chest, like, what's up? And like, I was so much taller than him. Like, I was literally like looking down at him. I was like, what's up? And when I tell you, he caught me so off guard. He dropped down, grabbed me by like the back of my knees, bear hugged it, and yanked my legs from underneath me. So immediately, this is like my first fight ever. First thing, I'm getting dropped flat on my back. Boom. Just boom. I'm like, oh, snap. Obviously, I didn't say that in a moment, but like there was like a brief moment in my brain. I was like, oh shit, you know? But yeah, so of course, you know, he tried to do the, you know, ground and pound pause. I grabbed him. I was strong enough to flip him off me and just went to work. Just went to work after that. I remember him walking out of the bathroom too. I'm sorry. He walked out of the bathroom, and there was this chick that was walking out of her class. She was in my same grade. She was like, "What happened to you?" Because like his shirt was like all fucked up. Like his shirt was like done, and he was breathing heavy. she was like, she looked at him and was like, what happened to you? And I was probably like 10 feet behind him, you know, because I was dapping up my best friend in the bathroom, like, yeah, I just whooped his ass, you know, type shit. So I walked out behind him after I had dapped up the homie. She was like, what happened to you? I was like, I just beat his ass. It was too funny, man. It was too funny. Oh, man. I remember that day like it was yesterday. And, of course, he got pissed. And why he took off his shoe and started trying to hit me with it. Like, I guess he was, like, defeated at that point. Like, he didn't even punch me. Like, after I said I beat his ass, he took off his shoe. He had on some Chuck Taylors. And he turned around, ran up on me, and started hitting me with it. Like, I guess he was just, like, defeated. Because, like I said, he didn't even punch me. Like, we could have fought again. But he started hitting me with his shoe. And the Spanish teacher that was at the end of the hall just happened to be standing out in the hallway. I guess he didn't have a class or whatever. And saw us. And, yeah, we got took down to the office. And I got suspended for, like, 2 or 3 days or something. But when I went home, like, it was like a badge of honor. I was proud. My mom was so mad, but I was so proud of it. I was like, yeah, Mom, I got suspended. I need to ask my mom if she remember that story, man. Oh, man. Man. Yeah, crazy. Handled my business correctly. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Listen, I don't listen. I don't condone, you know, violence or fighting, but hey, at a certain point, you gotta do what you gotta do. I used to, and after that point, after I had that confidence, it kind of messed me up for a while because I turned into like a hothead, and like I felt like I had to fight anybody who questioned me. You know what I mean? Like, plus I was bigger than everybody because I was lifting for so long. So like 6th, 7th, 8th, freshman year high school, sophomore year high school, bro, don't challenge me because I'm ready to fight, and I know I'll whoop your ass. I'm twice your size. I'll break you like a twig. I remember freshman year of high school, I came in there, bro. I got under 225 on the bench and was just throwing that shit around. And all the other freshmen in there were like, yo, what the fuck? Who is... Because I went to a high school, because, you know, like, normally your elementary school feeds into... you know, a middle school, and that middle school feeds into a high school because they're all usually kind of in the same area. You know what I mean? So all the kids kind of grow up together. Well, I went to a totally different high school than, you know, the people that I, you know, went to elementary school with. So like the people I went to high school with basically didn't know who the hell I was. So when I got into high school and I got under that bench, I remember that day like it was yesterday because it was football conditioning during the summer. Man, I started throwing around 225. It was like, what the fuck? Oh, man. Should do some story time videos. I could do that for sure. Some story time joints. Hell yeah. Everybody in the gym was probably terrified of you. No, I don't think everybody was terrified, you know, because of course you guys are people that were kind of like me, that were kind of hot-headed and would just fight anybody. And looking back on it, I'm glad, you know, I never got seriously hurt, because when I tell you I used to be a hothead, I'm out hooping somewhere and some people start talking trash. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna beat your ass. Keep talking. All right, what's happening? You know, like, and looking back on it, I'm like, yo, why were you doing that? And I don't even know. I don't even know. Maybe, like I said, maybe it was that fight, you know, like ever since I felt like, I felt like I had to prove myself, you know, when I was a little bit younger, but I don't know. Now I don't care. You can talk all the shit you want to, like, unless you touch me, yeah, you know, talk all you want to, you know, especially since I know how things could end, you know, anybody could pull out a gun at any time, you know what I mean, and I've seen it happen that way. Not personally seen it, but, you know, we've all heard about those situations and circumstances. So I'm glad nothing ever happened to me. Although I have gotten a gun pulled out on me once. Maybe I'll save that for a story time. Somebody did pull a gun on me once. And the crazy part about it is I didn't know at first that he had pulled the gun out. But I'll save that story. Anyway, man, that day was wild. But yeah, man, sometimes it's better just to walk away, you know? Thankfully I didn't learn that. I didn't have to learn that the hard way. But man, and I used to be a shit talker too. Like a big shit talker. Like think about the biggest shit talker you know in your sport or the sports that you played. I talk more shit than them. I think I told y'all at one of the track meets that I was at, I walked up to a dude who was racing against me. And I'm like, yo. And I kind of knew who he was, but I didn't know him personally, you know what I mean? I knew who he was because I had played football against him in his school. And he was like their best player. So like he was on like the football scouting report. But anyway, I walked up to him. I'm like, yo, bro, why the fuck are you here? Like, you know you're not about to win. Like, go up in the bleachers and watch me watch me work. Like, I literally said, I'm paraphrasing. I don't remember like the exact words, but I said something just like that to him. And I was dead ass serious too. Like, I used to talk so much trash, man. I'm surprised like nobody just didn't haul off and just, all right, bro, shut the fuck up, you know, type, and just start swinging on me. All right, listen, wild, man. Doc had to steal some weights from the neighbor's bench for his warm up. Nah, at my dad's house, he did buy me. It was like a little rinky dinky bench press, but it worked, and had a little bench press outside that I used to use. It was like one of them old school joints too, with like the weights that had like the cement in them. Like it was like the cement was encased in like plastic, but like the inside of the weight was cement. One of them old school joints. I used to be that kid with glasses and acne. One day I beat up the bully so badly that he broke a leg. Damn. First time clapping cheek story. Ooh. Could put that in the vid. Have I ever been in a gang? No. Not at all. What is my favorite subject? What was my favorite subject? I don't even know. I think when I was younger, it was probably science. In high school, nothing really. Keep it a buck. Maybe English, because I was good at writing essays, and our teacher used to give us hella essays to write. And I was good at writing them bitches, so like I could bang out, a quick little 5-page essay in 20-30 minutes, just done. Here. So like maybe English, I guess, just because it was easy for me. Once I dislocated my leg doing the electric slide. That was the most embarrassing moment of my life. They had to call the ER. Dang, bro. Dang, that's crazy. What's up, Alina? Hopefully I said your name right. Man, good times. Sheesh Louise. Holy. Just thinking back on some of the memories, man. Wild. Absolutely wild. Anyway, let's let's jump into a video. What's my dream car? I got several, to be honest. Several. One is a Lamborghini Aventador. You know, I just want to hear that engine roar. You know what I mean? V12. Oh man. G-Wagon. And then the Range Rover. Those are my three. I know most people just have one, but I got three. Lamborghini, Range Rover, G-Wagon. There you go. And I'm going to buy every single one of them. Every single one. Check out Chappelle's show. I've checked out some Chappelle on the channel. What up, C? My boy. Alright, let's hop into this video.
Sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction, and today we're going to look at 3 stories that demonstrate that. But before we get into today's stories, if you're a fan of the strange, dark, and mysterious delivered in story format, then you've come to the right place because that's all we do, and we upload once or twice every week. So if that's of interest to you, please offer to make the like button a nice oregano grilled cheese, but instead of using oregano, use ground up poison ivy. Also, please subscribe to our channel and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our weekly uploads. All right, let's get into today's stories.
Bro, that is savage. Ground up poison. Bro, what? You trying to kill somebody?
In the late 1800s, a deadly phenomenon was occurring in America. Fire departments were beginning to use these large safety nets that resembled these huge circular stretches of canvas to try to save people that were stuck in burning buildings. During a multi-story fire, these firefighters would show up and they would get out this big net and they would all take up positions around it, holding on to the edges, and then they would move it directly underneath one of the windows of the burning building, and then they would call out to the people inside to jump out of the window onto the net. And then when they jumped, the firefighters would make sure to maneuver the net to try to catch the person right in the middle, breaking their fall and saving their lives. However, the deadly phenomenon was that these people who were stuck in these buildings were more afraid to make the jump onto the net than they were of the fire. And so despite the firefighters' constant urges to please just jump, they would stay put and they would die in the fire. And so fire departments all over America were desperately trying to find ways to educate the American public about the relative safety of these nets, that certainly making this jump is a better bet than staying in an actively burning building. But despite their efforts, Americans were still staying put in these buildings and dying unnecessarily. In 1883, which was around the time of this deadly phenomenon, a diving instructor working out of Washington, D.C. named Robert Odlum heard about this issue, and he thought to himself, you know, if Americans just maybe saw someone make the jump successfully, they wouldn't be afraid anymore. And since Robert was a diving instructor and so was very comfortable jumping from heights, he thought, well, who better to make these demonstrations than me? And so, in collaboration with several Washington, D.C. fire departments, Robert began hosting these demonstrations where he would leap out of multi-story buildings onto the safety net. And very quickly, these demonstrations...
Ain't no way I'm doing that. Obviously, if like a building was on fire, yeah, I'm jumping my black ass out, but just jump, nah.
began attracting very big crowds, but not because they wanted the education of the event. They just wanted to see someone jump out of a building onto a net. It was like a circus act. And Robert, who was not expecting this to happen, found himself really enjoying the attention he was garnering. And so pretty quickly, he stopped doing demonstrations to show off fire net safety and instead began jumping off of huge bridges into bodies of water just because people thought it was awesome awesome. He was becoming this celebrity in Washington, D.C. And soon, Robert began taking his show all over the country, basically touring to all these bridges all over America. And he would put out these flyers all over the city, encouraging people to show up to the bridge on the day of his jump. And then when he would get to the bridge, there'd be hundreds and hundreds of people cheering him on. But Robert's very unlikely and rapid rise to fame and fortune quickly spawned copycats. And in 1885, so 2 years after Robert had begun this jumping venture, his popularity was beginning to wane because he was no longer as unique. Before, it was really just him doing these jumps, and now he was kind of a commodity. And so, feeling desperate to become relevant again, Robert thought to himself, you know, I gotta do something that sets me apart from all the other bridge jumpers. I gotta do something that nobody else has done. That way I can once again become the bridge jumper. And it just so happened there was a bridge that had recently been constructed in New York called the Brooklyn Bridge that was massive. It spanned 1,600 feet from Brooklyn across the East River to New York City, and at its highest point, it was a whopping 130 feet off of the water. And so if Robert made that jump, he would actually set the record for the highest bridge jump ever. But by this point, bridge jumping had become popular enough that police had caught on to it and they had made it illegal, mostly to protect the bridge jumpers from themselves. And so anytime police saw advertisements for an upcoming bridge jump, they would show up to the location on the day of the jump in force and they would stop the jumper from jumping. And so Robert knew this, but he still needed to get the word out about this big Brooklyn Bridge jump. And so he created a very clever word of mouth campaign amongst people in New York, and he also began handing out these flyers that were fairly cryptic, but still told people where to go and at what time for this big spectacle they were going to see. And on May 19th of that year, the day of the jump, Robert's underground advertising campaign had worked beautifully. By early that morning, the Brooklyn Bridge was covered with hundreds and hundreds of people, also down on the banks as well. There's all these people who are all waiting to see Robert make this record set.
He's gonna die doing this. Guarantee it. Knowing Mr. Ballin in his stories, this guy is going to die jumping off of this bridge in front of all these people. Yeah. This ain't about to end well.
Jump. Robert had become a bit of a showman since he began doing these bridge jumps, and he had developed a sort of trademark entrance. He would arrive in a black horse and carriage, and then once it stopped on the bridge, he would leap out, and he'd be wearing this long coat, and he would take it off, revealing his swimsuit, and the crowd would cheer, and then he would wave to the crowd, and then he would just run to the edge and leap off the bridge. And so on May 19th, all these people who are waiting for Robert, they're looking for this black horse and carriage, and around noontime, someone spotted it. It was coming onto the bridge from the Brooklyn side, and then once it stopped on the bridge, the door flung open, and Robert leapt out in his big coat. He ripped his coat off, revealing his swimsuit. The crowd was going wild. Everyone was so pumped about this. He's waving and getting ready, and he starts running to the railing to make this jump, and before he jumps, the police swarm him and arrest him. The police were not dumb. They had caught on to this underground advertising campaign, and so like everyone else, they were out in force on this bridge. There were all these officers everywhere.
Caught him.
And so as soon as they saw this carriage, they immediately rushed over, intercepted it, and they stopped him. And so as they're arresting Robert, the crowd is starting to boo, and they're chanting, "Let him jump! Let him jump!" And the police, who are all kind of gathered on the Brooklyn side of the bridge, they're telling people to start to disperse. And as they're doing this, something incredible happens. On the far other side of the bridge, on the New York side of the bridge, another black horse and carriage had just come to a stop on the bridge. The doors had flung open, and a man had jumped out wearing a long coat. He had ripped it off, revealing a swimsuit, and the crowd went wild. It was the real Robert Odlum. The man the police had arrested was actually an actor that Robert had paid to pretend to be him. Robert had told him to show up at a particular time and make the typical entrance that he would.
Wow. This guy's a genius. He's a genius. Like, he knows, like, first off, I have to tell people the location so that people can go there and see it. Right? Me jumping off a bridge means basically nothing if no one's there to see it. You know what I mean? But because I'm telling everyone, the cops are going to know too. So I have to figure out how I can get around them, because as soon as they see me pull up, like, they're just going to grab me. So you know what? I'm going to grab somebody that kind of looks like me, and I'm going to tell them to come on the bridge on the opposite side. So all the cops are way over there, and I'm going to come in on this end and do my thing. And by the time the cops realize, oh, I'm the real guy, they aren't going to be able to make it to me. So I'm going to be able to jump. Bro, he was too smart. He was too smart.
In order to suck all the police to that side of the bridge. And then while that was happening, Robert would show up and have enough time and space to make the jump. And his plan had worked perfectly. And so the police who are on the Brooklyn side, they see this happening and they realize there's no way they can run all the way across the bridge and stop Robert before he makes the jump. And so, like everyone else, they just kind of walked to the railing and they watched. And so the real Robert, after revealing his swimsuit, he waved to the crowd, he's smiling, everyone's going crazy, and he runs over to the railing, he climbs onto the other side, and he's looking out over the water, and he gives one more wave to everyone down below in boats and on the banks and on the sides of the bridge, and everyone's going crazy, and then he jumps. Onlookers would later say that at first his jump was perfect. As soon as he leapt off the bridge, like he always did, he put his right arm straight over his head and he tucked his left arm by his side. This allowed him to stay in an upright vertical position as he fell. But just a second into his fall, a strong gust of wind blew Robert off his axis, and suddenly he was falling on his side. Now, it's important to understand, bridge jumpers, when they jump from really high heights, they need to land feet first in a vertical position. This allows their feet.
You gotta land straight up and down on water. Otherwise, I've heard hitting water is like hitting a brick wall. If you like laid out flat. Now listen, I wouldn't know from experience because I don't dive into water. You know what I mean? Like, if I get into water, like, I'm getting into like knee deep water. I'm not getting in any type of water that's deep enough to dive into. Trust me, not going anywhere near it. But I don't remember what I was watching or reading, but yeah, water. You if you don't hit it straight up and down, you hit it flat, sort of belly flop, like, yeah.
To, quote, break the surface tension of the water before the rest of their body comes crashing down. And if they do it that way, the water functions much like the firefighter's safety net. It will break the jumper's fall and save their life. But if the jumper lands at basically any other angle, the water tension will not break fast enough before the rest of their body hits the surface of the water. And so the water, instead of functioning like a net that will save them, will actually function like concrete. So after this gust of wind had blown Robert onto his side, he began flailing in midair to try to get himself back to his upright vertical position, but he couldn't do it in time, and so he slammed into the water directly on his right side. And when the crowd saw this, they figured something was wrong, but they didn't really know, and so everyone just kind of gasped and waited to see what would happen next. And they're looking, and then finally Robert emerges from the deep, except he's face down and he's motionless. And so
at minimum, it knocked him out. At worst, he's dead.
some of Robert's friends who were on a boat below, they leapt into the water, they swam over to Robert, they pulled him back to the boat, they got him up on the deck, and when they looked at him, he looked awful. There was blood coming out of his mouth, he was barely conscious, and he would just say to them, "Did I make a good jump?" And then he would die. An autopsy would reveal that Robert's impact with the surface of the water had basically obliterated all of his insides. Amongst other things, his liver, his spleen, and both his kidneys had ruptured, and all of the ribs on his right side were broken. A year later, another bridge jumper named Larry Donovan would make the jump off of the Brooklyn Bridge and survive, setting the record for the highest bridge jump at the time.
Man, that is wild, son. And another reason why, didn't mean to do that. And another reason why, you ain't gonna ever see me doing anything like that, you know? Like, especially from like a great height, because like you said, if you land wrong, as you can see, you're not gonna be here, you know? Hitting water from a great height, like you said, it's like hitting cement. You may not think that unless you've ever, dove into water, which I never have, but I've heard some stories. But yeah, man, that's crazy. Crazy. Rest in peace to his soul, man. That's tragic. That is tragic. So be careful when you're diving off of high places, alright? Just because it's water don't mean it's gonna be soft. You know? Sheesh Louise. Man. Anyway. I'm gonna have to hop off here. Got some things I need to do, videos I need to record and get to. But I appreciate y'all tuning in, chilling with your boy, kicking it with your boy once again. You keep saying Chappelle Show. Or was that you? Yeah, that was you. What do you mean Chappelle Show? I've checked out some Dave Chappelle. It's up on the channel already. Check the comedy tab or comedy reaction playlist. All those reactions should be under the comedy reactions playlist. All right, but yeah, I'm down to check out some more Dave Chappelle or any other comedy skits or anything like that. So definitely send it my way. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all later. All right.